Hey gang, I just wanted to share with you a little restoration I did in 2018. This is Stanley Mouse's Flip Out. Um, I'm an old surfer, so I love anything that has to do with surfing. I'm really lucky to have this kit. It was given to me by a good friend of mine, and it was very badly damaged at the time, and did quite a bit of restoration work and repair work on it, and it came out pretty good, all things considered. These kits are getting harder and harder to find. I mean, you got to look at when these were made. It's been, close to 50 years, and they're very desirable. So anytime you get the opportunity to pick up one of these old kits, you should grab it, because the only one that's been reissued was actually the Super Fuzz, and that's probably been 15 years ago. Has not been out since. And the only other one is Speed Shift, which has also never been reissued, just like this one. I really wish they would, but I suspect maybe the molds were damaged somewhere along the way, and they just never got reissued. But I had a lot of fun with this, and outside of all the time doing a repair, because the feet were broken off, the arms were broken, the wave was damaged. I mean, there's everything on this was damaged in some way, and the plastic was also getting very brittle. A lot of old glue that had really encrusted itself on there, and I had to do a lot of cleanup work. But anyway, you can see the little shark. This is all airbrushed. Pretty much the whole thing is airbrushed, in just the little hand-painted details. This is all, the water part was all done in auto air, water-based. I used a lot of their sparklescent colors to give it more of a watery effect. And you can see I did the water like up over his ankles, like he's standing in the water. His ankles still show some damage. There was nothing I could do about that. I filled it as best I could, but I had to paint the figure separate from the wave, obviously, and I just couldn't do much better repair work, but it's not super noticeable. There's a little starfish, and there's the little fly. I mounted the fly on some guitar strings, so he's got some movement. Any little vibration of the counter or anything when you walk up, or if you're handling it, makes him move, gives him the appearance of movement. The figure I left in all flat tones. It's done in auto air. I used some clear resin that I added tint to make his instant ocean in the can, bubbling out, running down his hand and onto his baggies. And I added a little drool with some 5-minute epoxy, made some drool for his face. Of course, the eyes are hand painted. Cut a frisket for the surfboard where it says mouse. After I airbrushed that, I just cut a frisket out over top of that, and airbrush the lettering on there. At the top view, and you can see he's got some. I did a lot of sanding and filling, but he's still got some lines in him that I just couldn't get perfect. But I was pretty happy with him for what he was, and I'm just really appreciative to have this in my collection. Big thanks to my buddy Chuck for letting me have him, and he also gave me the Speed Shift, which I'm going to be restoring soon too. And of course, there's the little trademark Stanley Mouse. There's usually one of those little mice in all his kits. So there you have it, Stanley Mouse Flip Out.